champions, the Nebraska Cornhuskers. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler with Kirk Herbstreit. We are almost there. Time to find out who'll be headed to the national championship game. He's going to bring this out a few yards deep in the end zone. Solid coverage there. They get him at the 15. That's where the offense will take over. First play of the drive, they're going to throw the football. Grabbed by the receiver. Oh, he hits out of bounds after a really nice game there.
Chris, man, I have no idea how you let that guy get that open. You know for a fact, all week long, in fact, they brought it up in our meetings yesterday, that they've got to stop this receiver, and then you lose track of him, and they're lucky that didn't go as a touchdown.
Fresh set of downs for the offense. First down. And now the handoff. And the senior able to make the stop after a short gain.
Chris, I know it's not a huge gain. You didn't pick up the first down, but it's still early in this game. Never abort this running game. You keep working. It's kind of like a body blow in a boxing match. Keep wearing the defense down, and eventually you can hit a big one.
Second down after that run on the previous play. With the catch, it's Glenn. Defense reacts quickly, a very short gain on the play.
How about this defense? That is called team pursuit. Swarming to this wide receiver on the screen, not allowing him to get his momentum upfield.
Now on third down. It's a quick grab. They make the stop, but not before he moves the football across midfield. First down to the 48.
Well, there's nothing better for an offensive coordinator than having a quarterback kind of get into a rhythm early in this game. Another great completion. This guy is off to a great start in this big playoff game.
The Cornhuskers pick up enough yardage for a first down. Shotgun formation. Here's an inside handoff. They pick up 4, so second down and 6 coming up.
Boy, it looked like the quarterback was caught in between. Should I hand it off? Should I pull it and make the throw? Ends up getting some positive yards, but I think they missed a chance for a bigger gain.
Second down play. And he drops back in the gun. Makes a quick grab. Defense wraps him up after the catch, but he's just short of a first down.
Boy, that slant is so dangerous for a defense to try to slow down. Great job of rallying to limit its yardage after the catch.
The defense appeared to jump before the snap, and the flag comes out. Mental mistake by the defense, a 5-yard penalty. The Cornhuskers lining up here on 1st and 10. And it's incomplete. The defensive pressure affected his throw that time.
Well, I'm a big fan of the RPO, but it is a dangerous play for the quarterback. You got to make the right decision. On this play, it just seemed like he was a little hesitant, unsure, and it cost him here with an incompletion.
So 2nd down after the incompletion. And they're moving the receiver now before the snap. Throwing again on 2nd and 10. And this time it's complete. They wrap it up after the completion, just short of the 1st down marker.
This isn't the most flashy play, but it's effective. A slant play coming out of the slot. It's a quick hitter against this defense.
Third and short here in this playoff game, the 8th play of the drive. And it looks like the quarterback's going to run it. Into the end zone. Touchdown, Nebraska, as they claim the lead in this playoff game. We come out in the playoff game, Kirk. No signs of rust for the offense immediately.
Yeah, no jitters at all. After the layoff, I wondered how they might be able to come out and communicate, and actually just the rhythm to the offense. But they did not hesitate. They set the tone early. Now they got themselves a lead.
BAT is good. They jump in front, 7-0. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. And it comes out to the 25. No return attempted there. Got it. Breaking free at the 35. Breaks into the clear. Out past the 30. Crosses the 10. Touchdown, Boilermakers, as they fight back here in this playoff game.
Oh, my. What a great play call here by the offensive coordinator. The running back received some great blocking up front and just took off with it, carving up this defense all the way to the end zone.
Point after, knocked right through. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. And he'll lead the kickoff right there. He'll start from the 25. Nebraska's offense is back out on the field. They scored a touchdown on the last possession. Let's see if this defense has been able to come up with some adjustments and stop them this time. And they'll keep it on the ground. Running back has the handoff. And the one moves the ball up to the 33.
Hey, nice RPO here by the offense. Defense is going to sit back, make it easy on the quarterback, hand it off up the middle. Nice solid game. Stay ahead of the chains.
offense getting set. It's second down. Moving the receiver around pre-snap. They look to throw it here on second down. Receiver makes the catch. And the runner steps out of bounds, but does have enough yardage to pick up the first down.
Man-to-man coverage, you run the drag route, you prefer to get the ball downfield, but the matchup called for at least some positive yards underneath, and he makes a nice throw.
Great start to the drive. Back-to-back explosive plays, and now another first down. And looking to throw now on first down. And he's going to take a shot down the left side. Downfield shot, balls incomplete. Couldn't quite connect there.
You know, I like the quarterback's patience here, and instead of trying to force the issue and squeeze the ball into coverage, he just decides to just basically throw it away and live for the next down.
They misfire in first down, so it's second and 10 from the 41. Quick completion to the tight end. To get him down quickly, not much of a gain on that completion.
And here the tight end shows off his hands for a nice gain. Love to see the big man get his touches.
This offense. Out of the gun now on third down. Caught over the middle. It's Glenn. He's brought down just short of the mark on that play. Good job by the defense to prevent the first down.
Great job by this defensive tackling in space. They are going to keep him short of the first down marker, and a big decision for this head coach on whether or not to go for it or punt it away.
So what's the call going to be? It's fourth down and short right from midfield. And the quarterback tucks it and takes off as a design run. They get him down, but not before he moves the football to the 32.
What a job by this offense picking up the first down. As a play caller, you look at where you are in the field. If you punt it, there's a chance it goes into the end zone for a touchback. If you kick the field goal, it's a really long kick. So this is a great opportunity to be aggressive and pull the trigger to try to come up with a big play. They get it, keep the drive alive, and now they can get a touchdown.
And the Huskers moving quickly down the field here. Handoff on a single back formation. Oh, he fought hard there, broken tackle, but brought down short of the sticks. Again, makes it second and medium. Out of the shotgun, he'll hand it off. That's a nice tackle there by the senior.
You know, in the RPO game, the quarterback's got to make really sound decisions on that read. Either give it when it's the right time or you pull it out and make the throw. Here, I think he's kind of in that gray area, decides to hand it off and at least picked up some positive yards.
Short here in this playoff game, the 8th play of the drive. Quarterback checks the defensive look, makes some adjustments. Going to pick up the third and short through the air. The pass is tipped and falls incomplete. Someone got a hand up to deflect that one.
Hey, the good news is here, Chris, they're still in field goal range, and they didn't cost themselves any points. But they could have more. They've got to be thinking about going for this on 4th and short.
They'll pass on the field goal attempt. The offense on the field going for it on 4th down. Fakes the handoff, looking to throw. Oh, they've got him! A 4th down sack and a turnover on downs.
That's really good coverage downfield, and it just looked like the quarterback was waiting and waiting and waiting a little bit too long. By the time he decides to try to make a throw, nothing's open. And result is a sack and a turnover on downs.
Shotgun formation. Here's an inside give.
See, that's how you limit what an offense wants to do. This time, the defense just won the battle up front at the line of scrimmage, not giving up any big plays. Everybody's gap sound. It's really solid defense on that play.
2nd down after that run on the previous play. Dropping back. It's Baker. It's an out route. The catch made. They make the tackle, but that pass creates a solid gain.
I think it's important to kind of let your quarterback get into a rhythm early in the game. Sure, you'd love to see the big gains, but plays like this allow the quarterback to get settled into the game, find his rhythm, and then he can make the bigger plays later on.
Be smarter right at the line for no gain.
Well, they're going to come up short of the sticks here, and we got a tough decision at this point in the football game for the head coach. What will they do now on 4th down?
Here we go. The coach rolling the dice. 4th and 1 in his own territory. Quarterback sets up, looking for an open man. Finds his receiver. That's enough for the 1st down. Brought down, but it's past the line to gain.
But this coach isn't holding anything back today. Plenty of time left, and the confidence to go for it is very telling in the faith he has in his guys.
And the Boilermakers will line up on 1st and 10. Ball handed off. Pickup is 5 yards, so it's 2nd down and 5.
Hat on a hat up front. Good job of opening up the holes. Anytime you get positive yards on 1st down, that's a win.
2nd down after that previous play. Short pass finds the tight end. Both area heads out of bounds, but the pickup is good enough to move the chains. 1st down. Early on, it's a fun battle on the road to the national championship, deadlocked at the end of 1. Let's check out the early stats so far. Back at it to start the quarter. Offense getting set to run a 1st down play. They'll run it here. The gain is 3. Now it's 2nd down and 7.
Hey, it's a great job of this defense containing the running game. But if I'm calling the plays, I'm not abandoning the running game just yet. I think it's important to have some sense of balance. So throwing and running is essential. Stick with it.
Looking to pass. It's Baker. Looking right. This one caught. Refusing to be brought down before gaining 1st down yardage. That's a nice pickup there. They find some space in the zone and pick up the 1st down.
Yeah, really nice call here, Chris, to be able to pick up this 1st down on this drag route. The quarterback does a nice job of being patient, waiting for that window to open up in that zone, and he put it right on the money for the receiver to have a chance to not just catch it, but eventually get the 1st.
They don't block the defensive end and shows some quickness, Kirk, getting around the edge that time.
Yeah, this guy's usually getting around the edge to put pressure on the quarterback, but he reminds everybody here that this guy's a complete package. Not only can he pressure the quarterback, but also he is very, very talented and shows you the physicality he has against the run as well.
Offense now behind the 6 on 2nd down. They need 12 at that 1st down loss. And they'll use use the ground game here. Finding enough space for a solid gain before they stop. They face 3rd and short here in the playoff on the 10th play of this drive. Try and muscle for the first down. Headed for the end zone. And he could not be stopped. Touchdown, Purdue.
I think we're starting to kind of see a theme here, Chris, today. That's his 2nd touchdown. The offensive line doing their job, and he's doing an outstanding job of just reading the defense, finding the hole, and being able to pick up big yards and touchdowns.
He's going to bring it out of the end zone from a couple yards deep. And he stopped at the 18. Returner trying to make a play, but a touchback would have been a better idea. And Nebraska's offense is back out on the field. The last time they went for it on 4th down, didn't get it, and ended up costing them 6 points. And they bounce back here. Takes the handoff. It's Parker. Going absolutely nowhere after a loss of a play.
Things just appeared to be a bit out of sync from the get-go on that one. Give credit to the front 7 of that defense for staying in the proper lanes and getting to the ball carrier, not let him dance around and make something out of nothing.
Replay goes backwards, makes it 2nd down and 12 now. Receiver in motion now. And now they'll run it on the draw. Picks up the first, looking for more. They bring him down, but the drive has now reached the 35.
Boy, Chris, this back is so talented. Picks up another first down. The Nebraska faithful love to see the ball in his hands, just like they've loved to see the backs over the years. Think about T.O., Tom Osborne, when he had the backs going, Mike Rozier, and Lawrence Phillips, and Amon Green, Roger Craig going way back. More recently, Amir Abdullah, Rex Burkhead. Boy, oh boy, they've had some fun backs to watch.
And the head coach will decide to accept the penalty and take the yardage. Big guys up front lined up. It's first down. From the shotgun, it's a handoff. They've got him in the backfield. Nowhere to go. A 2-yard loss.
But I don't know what the quarterback saw there. He should have pulled that ball out and tried to make a throw, but instead he hands it off to the poor running back, and it's a tackle for a loss.
Second down play coming up. Quarterback drops back from the shotgun. Quick throw, catch made on the out route. They bring him down quickly, a short pitch and catch to get a little bit closer to the marker.
Chris, I think you got to give all the credit to the wide receiver here. Man-to-man coverage on an out route. That is a tough ask. Good inside move on the stem to separate from the defender, and a great throw by the quarterback near the sideline.
On third down, he drops to throw. Looking for the wide out. And that pass is incomplete. Unclear where the intended receiver was that time.
Well, Chris, obviously they had to go through the air there to try to pick up this third down and long, but when you're so far behind the chains, boy, you really allow this defense to dictate things, and it allows them to put pressure on your quarterback and can affect the timing, as we saw on this play.
And on fourth down, the punter sends it away. And the returner is tackled by this punt coverage team. Here comes Purdue's offense back out on the field. They reached the end zone the last time out. Trying to do the same thing here. Gets it out quickly to the left side. Defense surrounds him. Just a short gain on that completion.
Well, anytime an offensive coordinator calls a wide receiver screen, he's trying to get offensive linemen out in front of the receiver to create a wall so that receiver can pick a lane to run through. How about the defense here, though? That's called team pursuit and swarming to the football. They didn't give him any lanes, so not much yards downfield for the receiver.
Critical third down plays coming up. Looking downfield, it's Baker. The tight end has got it. Good enough for first down yardage. They bring him down, but the junior quarterback showing off the cannon.
What a nice find there by the quarterback on third down. One of the most telling stats for me at the end of the game is how you do on third down. Being a good third-down team is invaluable to your team's offensive success. That's why you drill it so much in practice.
Now it's second down here. Keep it on the ground. There's a handoff. Got the first down and still motoring. He's in the clear. Touchdown, Boilermakers. They were not going to catch him that time.
Chris, all week I wondered if this back might get loose and come up with a big play like this. The defense had their back turned, couldn't really see where he was. By the time they realized it, he just had too much speed, and he's able to take it to the end zone.
No problem. BAT right down the middle. And it comes out to the 25. No return attempted there. Here comes the Nebraska offense back out on the field. The last time they were forced to punt it away. Can they get points out of this possession? From the shotgun now, here's a handoff inside. Minimal gain brought down short of the marker.
It's exactly what you want to see as a play caller. You get positive yards to be able to kind of keep you on schedule as a play caller. That's all you can ask for. Good job up front and a nice run.
So a 2nd and 7 after the 3-yard pickup. This offense trying to get something going on this drive. Second down, they're going to throw it. Makes the first down.
Man, I love these big receivers. This time he's able to use his big frame to almost box out the defender on that slant route. If you've got good timing, and this is hard to stop.
First and 10 now for the offense. Here's the snap, looking to throw. The sure hands, it's Nelson. What a huge collision. Blow delivered there by the linebacker.
Just a good job of spreading the wealth, making sure everybody's getting their touches. When you do that, the defense can't lock in on one guy or two guys. Make them have to be aware of everybody. It allows you to continue to spread the ball around and spread the field, making it tougher for this defense.
Quarterback looking to throw it on second down. Quick throw to the left. Oh, what a grab! All the way to the end zone. What a run. Touchdown, Cornhuskers.
This guy can do it all. We've seen him go behind coverage and make plays downfield. We can see him catch the ball underneath, just like this. And when he catches a football, he is so dangerous after the catch. This one leads him into the end zone for the 6 points.
Now they line up to kick the extra point. PAT up and good to get a little bit closer. Kickoff team out there. They are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. That one bounces through the end zone, so they'll start at the 25. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. They'll go with the ground game here. Running back takes the handoff. They'll bring him down right at the 30-yard line.
I think this defense keeps thinking about them throwing the football, and by doing that, they're opening up running lanes. Good positive yards there by the running back.
Second down after that run on the previous play. Looking to throw. It's Baker. Short throw. Running back makes the catch behind the line of scrimmage. And he's brought down, but there is a flag on the field. Let's check out this call. Now, instead of a nice gain, they're going backwards with that penalty call. Empty set now, 5 wide. Quarterback wants to throw it on second down. And the pass is incomplete.
Well, this quarterback and his receivers have got to get on the same page. They've got to find a rhythm if they want to move the ball down the field.
Tricky situation here. Third and very long inside your own 20. How much of a risk do you take? You know this defense could be very aggressive at this moment. Finds his man. It's Harris. The timeout is called to talk strategy. Close game here as we approach halftime. Boilermakers will come to the line on fourth down looking to convert. Trying for a fourth down completion. He's got it, enough for a first down. Tackle's made, but not before he makes the 43-yard line. This drive is going now.
Bit of a risky decision here to go for it on your own side of the 50, but guess what? They make it work. Keep the sticks moving.
The Boilermakers come to the line to start a fresh set of downs. To the air, it's Baker. On the move now. Quarterback finds a target on the right. It's complete.
Well, they get positive yards here, but you have a sense that they wanted a little bit more with that pitch and catch.
Offense getting set up. Here's second down. And the single back takes the handoff. Try to run it up the middle, but get nothing.
Chris, textbook job by the defense surrounding the runner and preventing that play from being bounced to the outside.
So a timeout is called talk strategy. Maybe time for one or two more plays before halftime. So the offense takes the field in the final seconds of the half. Chance for just a couple more plays. Dropping back, they're going to throw for the first down. And they heave it deep downfield. Deep ball is caught for a huge gain here. Finally brought down to the 13-yard line. An enormous gain puts them in great scoring position. So with only a few seconds left in the half, the field goal unit comes out of the field. Oh, and he's off target. It's no good. And the lead remains at 7 after the miss. And that will do it for the first half here. Kevin Connors now has our halftime update. The Huskers will kick this away to get the second half going. And he'll lead the kickoff right there. He'll start from the 25. Here comes Purdue's offense back out on the field. They built the lead with an efficient running game. Let's see if they can take to the air now to start the third quarter. They bring him down to the 32-yard line.
Well, much like what we saw in the first half, Chris, of this playoff game, no adjustments. Go right back to giving his running back the football. He's had a monster day and continues to get positive yards.
Second down after that run on the previous play. There's the handoff. Run it up the middle, but stuffed for no gain.
Well, these are the kind of plays you have to make to be able to win the game in the second half. This back had a great first half and has gotten plenty of touches, so you've got to make sure this half is different than how things have gone so far.
Third down play, looking for a fresh set of downs. Dropping back, it's Baker. Here's a screen pass to the running back. Breaking free at midfield. They get him down, but a big play moves into the 45.
Think about this, Chris. These guys have been working since January of last year to get ready for a dream season. They've had that. Now they're here so close into the postseason and the playoff, working with the lead. It comes down to a third down. They do their job, convert. And now they keep working that clock and getting so much closer to advancing to the next round.
Just a small gain. Look at it, 2nd and 9.
Chris, you know, the spread era over the years has always grown offensively, but what I've been always impressed with defenses that really build their defense to play in space still have an ability to be sound at the line of scrimmage and defend a running game. It's exactly what we saw right there.
Here's a throw underneath to the tight end. Tackled quickly after the catch. He'll be short of the marker. As the tight end flex out into the slot, looking for a matchup here, Kurt.
Well, it is a matchup because he has the size where he's very difficult to be able to match up for a safety. And he's got the speed to be able to outrun a linebacker. That's why they like to flex him out.
He cannot escape. It's a sack.
You know, the quarterback looks like he makes the right read, but I got to tell you, I think he underestimated the speed of this defense and how quickly